Always low, low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
U.S. President Donald J. Trump touched down in Las Vegas over the weekend, personally thanking the Silver State for helping him achieve the biggest political comeback in the history of our country. As Trump said earlier during campaign season here in the summer, if we win Nevada, we win the whole thing. Let's check out DJT's latest tour of Clark County with our original KPVM-Television coverage.
I want to come to Nevada to pay my respects because this is the only Republican win of this state in decades.
Be one, be USA, be one, reunited with Trump.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow night where we air a little bit more of President Trump's latest trip to Las Vegas. Proudly reporting from Clark County and getting it over that hump to all my people in the sunny desert oasis of Pahrump, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
Get the full spa treatment at AA Salon. Our goal is to make you look your best. We're open Monday through Saturday, and walk-ins are always welcome at AA Salon, located at 921 South Highway 160. Call 775-764-1898.
U.S. President Donald Trump is holding a Las Vegas rally this Sunday, June 9th on the east side at Sunset Park. The GOP's 47th presidential nominee's last Sin City rally, held back in January, drew a massive turnout with a gigantic line wrapped around the venue. It's been predicted that this rally will gain an even larger crowd as many convicted criminals now identify with the president's political prisoner predicament. Sunday's rally is 2 days before the Silver State's June 11th primary election.
I will ask Congress to establish an independent auditing system to continually monitor our intelligence agencies to ensure they are not spying on our citizens or running disinformation campaigns against the American people.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
While other local media outlets narrate that there's scorching heat and nobody's going to actually come out, as you can see, sizzling Las Vegas is hosting a massive Trump rally.
We put out a notice saying don't come, so only 20,000 people showed up. There's never been anything like this, but it's great to be back.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas. Just after Sunday's electrifying and enormous rally, U.S. President Donald Trump endorsed retired U.S. Army Captain Sam Brown, who is running for the Silver State senatorial seat. In his statement, the 45th president described the veteran as making a comeback of a lifetime and that he will never let you down. I had the chance to speak to Sam Brown during the Sunny rally.
It's good to be here. This is just takes me back to my roots. 4 years ago, I was at the massive Minden rally as a volunteer, as so many other people are here today. And so this is coming back to my roots, and just excited to be able to fight alongside President Trump and get the America First agenda across the finish line.
The combat veteran is a Purple Heart recipient and coins himself as a new generation of conservative leadership.
Americans across the board are hurting, and we have this contrast of how people were doing 4 years ago when President Trump was in office. The economy was roaring, energy prices were down, unemployment was down, but for COVID, we had an incredible time, and the contrast couldn't be starker.
Tuesday's GOP Senate primary election winner will run against Democratic incumbent U.S. Senator Jackie Rosen for the coveted swing state seat.
Under Biden's administration, and look, he's got control of the Senate right now, and this Senate is rubber stamping all of his agenda. That's adding to increased costs. It's adding to higher prices in energy. It's leading to the crisis on the border. The contrast is clear, and that's why so many people are excited to vote for President Trump.
I'm just a mere civilian, but what was it like in layman's terms coming back to America after you fought for our country?
Look, I came back at a time where there was still a great deal of pride in our country, a lot of support for the military, and what's happening with our military now and leadership's lack of focus on the mission and the troops and equipping us to be successful is a tragedy. And we need strong leadership that will help get our military on track. We'll continue to support our veterans, and that's one of the reasons that I'm running, is to be a senator who will support our veterans but also support the mission.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
Your original hometown dealer, Saida, Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Our Real News 25 team of two eagerly covered President Donald J. Trump's rally here in Las Vegas for over 10 hours and did not witness a single vision or complaint about the conventional summer desert weather. We had the opportunity to speak with Transfer Trump activist Christina Clark on why our 45th president has her triple vote. Christina, News 25 Las Vegas, we're all about original content, Transfer Trump. It couldn't be better. Tell us about your mission and why you're here.
I'm here to support President Trump, as I've done 3 times prior in Las Vegas, and I'll vote for him in 2024.
Currently, American gas prices are up by 50%. Soda has soared by 30%. Bacon has risen by 72%. Just everyday figures that significantly affect the average U.S. citizen. As a trans female, why does President Trump speak to you?
Well, he spoke to me before I became trans. I just happened to become trans, and I still support him. It doesn't change anything. I've just changed.
Like many Americans, Transfer Trump activist Christina Clark does not base her presidential pick on her sexual orientation. And of course, we're in agreement that it's not an alt-right or an alt-left movement to be pro-America, to have social services here that we pay taxes for, because if we go to another country, they're not going to help us.
That's correct. I support President Trump. We had a great economy from 2016 to 2020, and now you see how it is now. So
thousands of President Donald J. Trump supporters flocked to the rally and moved throughout the organized event's entirety with ease. Thank you so much, Christina. Keep fighting the good fight.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
Pahrumps United Rentals. From home to job site, they have all your equipment needs. Call 775-990-4260.
Our Real News 25 team of 2 proudly covered U.S. President Donald J. Trump's Summer Sunset Park rally held in the urban desert that is Las Vegas. We spoke to an array of proud patriots about what shaped their own unique and personal political perspectives. Now let's hear them out. We're making America great again, and more importantly, making Las Vegas great again right now today. Why are you here?
To make America great, to show people that more people like myself understand truly the hypocrisy that the left has been doing to our country.
Reporting from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
Your original hometown dealer, Saida, Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Friday the 13th marks U.S. President Donald J. Trump's next Sin City rally, which is predicted to be packed as always. The event is being held at the massive Expo at World Market Center, as it has the capacity to hold over 57,000 standing people and over 43,000 sitting people. 45's last Las Vegas rally on June 9th was an explosive hit, as thousands of proud patriots cheered on the GOP presidential nominee under our sizzling summer Mojave Desert sun. The Expo is the largest event venue in downtown Las Vegas.
This is no longer army tanks going back and forth shooting World War II, World War. These are nuclear weapons, the likes of which and the power of which has never, ever been seen before.
See you there. I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas. A diverse melting pot of U.S. President Donald J. Trump supporters maxed out his latest Las Vegas rally held in our vital swing state. As Trump stated, quote, "If we win Nevada, we win the whole thing." News 25 Las Vegas spoke to an array of voters from near and far about what brought them out on Friday the 13th and why President Trump has their vote for a second term as America's commander-in-chief. Now let's check this out.
We love Trump. So we drove all the way from California, and we're here to represent the Asian community, and we're just here to support him.
Thousands of people are already lined up. What brought you here today?
I'm actually out here for work. I'm in commercial construction. I've been out here since the beginning of summer from Boise, Idaho, and saw a great opportunity to not go home and to be here instead.
We all came from, it's not just me, we have around 19 members from South Korea. We are not the citizens of America. We came here from, we don't have the right to vote for President Trump, but we have to voice our support for him because the world's freedom depends whether America gets him into the office.
What attracts you to Donald J. Trump versus Kamala Harris?
Well, you know, it's just hands down his love for country, the fact that he supports legal immigration, and he fights for us. There's everything's so great about Donald Trump. He's already been in office for 4 years before, so we know that he's not going to be a dictator, and I know that his policies work. Just look at what's been happening in the last 3.5 years.
Why does Donald J. Trump have your vote this year?
Because it's statistical facts between 4 years of him doing a job and someone else doing 3.5 years.
South Korea to Sin City. How'd you get here?
Well, we arrived here in Tennessee, and we actually went to Newark Liberty Airport to pick up our new members. And then we got news that, hey, President Trump is going to hold a rally here in Las Vegas. And we drove for like 40 hours straight, no rest.
That shows initiative and gumption.
Yeah, I mean, you need to show this kind of determination to show to Americans that we really love President Trump.
He walks the talk, and that's why we are voting for him, and that's why we are going to get him back into office.
Tell us about your experience living and working in Clark County.
It's been great. I've been in South Henderson, and I love this area, and do some volunteer work out here, and this is a great way to support them.
Did you take the day off today?
Of course I did.
Asians are really for President Trump. Not just Asian Americans, but Asians are for President Trump.
U.S. President Donald J. Trump's latest Nevada rally was held at the Expo at World Market Center, which serves as Las Vegas's largest downtown convention center and venue. I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas. U.S. President Donald J. Trump held a knockout Las Vegas rally this Friday the 13th, packed with proud patriots. Scores of engaged citizens poured into Sin City's largest downtown convention center and venue, with many people waiting outside that reached maximum capacity. This marks 45's first rally in our Silver Swing State since a hit was placed on his life, and following Kamala Harris's new role as our Democratic presidential nominee. Let's check out his rally.
As part of our efforts to increase housing affordability, I will work with your governor to open up new tracts of federal land for large-scale housing construction, and you'll get it for a much lower price. You know, they can't do it anyway because they have so much legislation in that makes sure that you pay your tax on tips. We wheeled out a great one, and I actually think this is going to be fantastic for the country as well as the worker, because a lot of people are going to be working overtime. Announced that there will be no taxes on overtime.
U.S. President Donald J. Trump is headed to Flint, Michigan for his next rally, which also serves as a critical swing state. I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas. As we can see, it's jam-packed here at the Friday the 13th Sin City Trump rally. Christina Clark, the leader of Transfer Trump. We organically met you at his June 9th rally. Tell us about today. You've been parked out there since midnight last night.
I have. I was the first person inside today. First person. I'm so happy. Look at this. You got the best. Look at this.
In our first interview on June 9th, you had noted that you were pro-Trump before and after, and it had nothing to do with your sexual identity or orientation. Can you touch upon that a little if you want?
Yes, that's correct. So I supported President Trump before he transitioned into a transgender trans woman. I voted for him, going to be 3 times now. He's my president, rolling in smooth. Of course, I was first one in. First one.
You beat your own drum. Tell us a little bit about that and what you align for, what group.
So, myself personally, I am not part of the LGBTQ community at all. They don't speak for me. They haven't helped me. I haven't asked them for help. I don't have the same beliefs that they have. Personally, myself, with no disrespect towards any other community or person, I do not believe men should be in women's sports. I do not believe children should be influenced by any gender agenda under the age of 18. Nor should they have access to hormone treatment therapy, in my opinion. Again, it's just my opinion. No disrespect to anybody else out there. Everybody has a right to their own opinions.
But you have walked the walk and not just talked the talk. You have gone through a transgender transformation, and you do know what you're talking about.
I do. I'm familiar. I have medically transitioned. I've had surgeries, and I'm happy.
Republican presidential candidate Donald J. Trump touched down in Las Vegas over the weekend and participated in a Hispanic roundtable discussion hosted by Building America's Future. The panel featured Hispanic Nevadans along with U.S. Senate candidate and Army Captain Sam Brown and drew an eclectic bunch to North Las Vegas. Let's check this Clark County action out.
This is many, many times worse than it was in 2016, Bob. In 2016, we had something that was within reason. We didn't have people with no talent, no brain power, people with that maybe hate our country in a certain way, because you try to figure why would they want prisoners, gang members, drug dealers? Why would they want murderers, by the way? 13,099 murderers.
With 20 plus days to go until election 2024, what brings you out today?
I support parental choice. Education is my passion, so I feel like Trump could do that for the parents, protect parental rights.
And how long have you been a supporter of President Trump?
When he came down the escalators in 2015, yes, absolutely. He is what we need right now in our country.
They're smart, they're cunning, and a lot of them are evil. But you say that maybe they hate our country?
This is a Hispanic event. Are you Hispanic American?
Absolutely, Mexican and Salvadorian.
And why does President Trump speak to you as a ethnic American here in Clark County?
It's just his record. I don't believe that he's racist. I feel like he is talking to me in the sense of his issues, pro-American dream, the home ownership, no violence in the streets. I support all that. So I feel like that is what we need, and that's what I believe.
Why didn't she do it? It's so easy. You just sit back. Why didn't you do it? You had almost 4 years to do it. But she's worse than Biden, I'm telling you. He's more intelligent than her. Can you believe this?
You look so good. Why did you dress up for President Trump today?
To meet him.
To meet him? Are you going to meet him today? You're going to meet him?
Yeah.
What are you going to tell him?
Thank you.
U.S. President Donald J. Trump held a campaign event in Reno prior to landing in Las Vegas. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25. Republican presidential candidate and 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, held a sassy Sin City rally on the east side, packed as always with proud patriots. President Trump spoke at length about current events taking place on the global arena. Let's take an inside look at this massive campaign event.
We see how they try to silence and censor those of us who dare to criticize them, saying that we are spreading misinformation or disinformation and therefore must be censored.
We will never give in, we will never give up, we will never back down, and we will never ever surrender.
Emelina, here we are right after Trump's latest rally.
Yes, we are, and it was such a great rally. We loved it. We love our Trump. We love our Trump. Staying here at the Trump International, it's fantastic. They've treated us great, and we got to get Donald Trump in to win.
Donald J. Trump's next Sin City area plan rally is set for Halloween 2024 and kicks off at 3:30 p.m. in Henderson. It has been predicted that this is the final time the 45th President and 47th presidential hopeful of the United States will campaign in our great Silver Swing state, as we are now less than a week out from the ballot box. Let's get into all the details about the GOP nominees' holiday plans here in Las Vegas.
Only 20,000 people showed up. With ultra-low taxes and ultra-low regulations to allow the development of really extraordinary new housing at a proper price, while also bringing jobs and industries to Nevada, like the movie industry, the technology industry, and the massive manufacturing plants from foreign nations will be coming into your state, and that means jobs.
Rally details can be found at donaldjtrump.com/events.
Early voting is underway, and everyone get out of here and start voting. After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in the history of our country. They will be great years. With your help, from now until Election Day, we will redeem America's promise. We will put America first, and we will take back the nation that we love.
KPVM-Television will see you there. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas. 45th President and 47th presidential hopeful Donald J. Trump just held a massive Halloween 2024 rally right here in Clark County, Nevada, and here we are with the word salad.
Hey, so I just want everybody to know that we are not going to turn the page. We're going to toss the salad, and we are going to be unburdened by what has been, because Trump is going to be our next president, and we're going to make America great again.
My supporters are far higher quality than Crooked Joe or Ryan. My response to Joe and Kamala is very simple. You can't lead America if you don't love Americans. You just can't.
So if Trump wins, are you confident he will actually be put in the White House?
I am. I'm fully confident.
Slash your prices, raise your wages, and bring thousands of factories back to America and back to Nevada. We will build American, we will buy American, and we will hire American. I will end the war in Ukraine. It would have never started if I was president. I will also stop the chaos in the Middle East. October 7th would have never happened. You had all those people would be living happily today. and I will prevent World War III from happening.
What motivated you today?
So my name is Mindy, and I've been a resident in Vegas for over 29 years. And I just thought, I'm so sick of hearing about Kamala's word salads, so I might as well just be a word salad. So these sayings are all her actual word salad phrases. And of course, I couldn't even fit half of them on here. I would need like 15 costumes because we know that's all she ever says is a word salad.
We will strengthen and modernize our military. We will build a missile defense shield over our country. It's going to all be made in the USA. It will include Nevada. We will rebuild our cities, including our capital in Washington, D.C., making them safe, clean, and beautiful again. We will teach our children to love our country, to honor our history, and to always respect our great American flag.
Trump is going to make America great again, and I can't wait till he's our next president.
You heard it right here from Mindy. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
Always low, low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
45th President and 47th President-elect Donald J. Trump relentlessly and resiliently fought for the nation and is now slated to make America great again as its next commander-in-chief. KPVM-Television covered all of Trump's electrifying rallies right here in Las Vegas during election season 2024. Let's check out some of our greatest moments unique to Clark County.
As an immigrant, a legal immigrant, it's a great feeling of patriotism, being around these people, having support and unity. And this is something that I want to see for 4 more years. And I am here because his goals resonate with me, and I relate with his goals for our country. I am here happy to be in the U.S. because I worked hard, and I feel that I am better off 4 years ago, and I want that again for 4 more years.
47th President-elect Donald J. Trump's victory held 312 electoral votes. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas. Downtown Las Vegas was busy Saturday morning as U.S. President Donald J. Trump supporters swarmed Circa Hotel and Casino, eagerly awaiting the president's first address to the Silver State, now back in official capacity. Staying true to his word, the double commander-in-chief stopped by our city to thank Nevada in person. Now let's dive into part 2 of our original KPVM television coverage.
A few months from now, when I sign our tax cut into law, we're going to deliver for the tip-earning men and women who make it all work.
I'm here to tell you that the American dream is alive and well in the hotel industry today. It is still one of the few places where you can have and grow your career, starting a job as a housekeeper or a dishwasher or bellhop, to running a hotel, to owning a hotel or a few, and to even becoming the CEO of a global brand.
This is the best thing can happen to this country. We go back and live again on freedom. Finally, this country go back on track because everything happened in the past was horrible.
Mr. President, in 2017, the tax bill that you championed cut taxes for so many working families and American workers. It helped small businesses, hotel owners in our country who make up the majority of the industry reinvest in the economy, spurring jobs.
Trump, for sure. I'm happy. We're happy. America's going to be great. And after 4 years, all the Democrats are going to be happy too. All the people who didn't vote for Trump, the small amount, are going to be happy after 4 years.
The no tax on tips builds on that momentum, and so we're so excited to support you in that effort. That's why we're here today. We stand with you to urge Congress to pass this proposal so that more than the 800,000 hotel workers who benefit from these from tips, many who are here in the room today, representing all types of jobs, from restaurant workers to housekeepers to bellhops and so many others, can take home more of the pay that they earn every day.
We will make America great again. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, Nevada. Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. We'll be back. We'll be back.
Where are you originally from? I'm from Chile. And I moved from Chile to here for freedom. And 4 years ago, I thought I'd lost the freedom. I'm so glad. God bless you, and God bless America.
Thank you so much. That wraps up our coverage of U.S. President Donald J. Trump's latest Las Vegas visit. Proudly reporting from Clark County and getting it over that hump to all my people in the beautiful and sunny desert oasis of Pahrump, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.